if you can just tell us in brief that what is the step-by-step process of a past life regression session? Like we understand, doctor, it is not possible to give a demo on the call. It takes time and it is a very intense process. But you have a very special group process lined up for us. But can you just tell us in brief that what exactly happens in a past life regression session?
So what exactly happens in a past life regression, wherever you want to, all of us are having issues. All of us, you'll be having something or the other. Something must be bothering you. So keep that thing in mind. Suppose, okay, so I'm not getting a job. The first thing I said, if you're not getting a job, is some part of you doesn't want it. Not the entire 100% of you, 30% of you activated right now, triggered right now. Let's identify. So now go deep and say, okay, if you don't have a job, what is it giving you? Insecurity. How will I live? So now, from your current insecurity, you go down. So you go into age regression. You go to a time in your childhood where you faced a similar insecurity. Now that insecurity does not mean that you have to have a job. Maybe your father did not have a job and you felt insecure. Maybe you didn't pass a test. You failed in your 15th. And now I don't have, I'm not able to, how will I do? Because I won't be able to earn money. So again, I'm insecure. It can go there. And later on, maybe you passed with brilliant exam, but that incident is still there. That trauma, that childhood trauma is still there. Then you go deeper and then you go back in time. So today we are going to do age regression, which is for the current life. So you go to those ages, 3-4 ages where that insecurity got triggered. And that insecurity today has become bigger, so much bigger that you don't have a job today. And you have to now go back into that lifetime, in a different lifetime before your this thing, that what is the reason you're creating this financial insecurity? It can go to the ages of 6 to 9 when current life, when you could be having anger at your parents. So you think, I'll punish my parents by not having a job. But ultimately, it's all self-punishment. So you are punishing yourself. Nobody else is getting punished. And then from there, you go back to your past life where maybe you were a victim. I remember, I'll give you a case. So there was this girl and she's excellent. Very good in talking, very nice. She has done her film production course from this Whistling Woods and all that. Yet she was not having a good job. And she came to me, I've studied so much. I don't have this. I don't have that. I said, okay. She was my tarot student. So very, very close to me. And I said, okay, let me do a past life. Oh, I don't believe in past life. I said, give it a thought. Chalega, you do it for me. For me, you do it. She did. And because she's very intuitive, because she's a tarot reader. And she went into that life and she said, I'm a bhikkhari. And I went through her financial insecurity. If you don't have money, you're earning only 40,000, then what's happening and what's happening? I'm talking about 2012. 11 saal ho gaye. And she kept on going deeper and deeper. And she said, I see myself as a bhikkhari. And, I can touch this child now. It was so vivid, that experience for her. So basically, I saw that life. वो मर गया वो भिखारी बेचारा, उसको खाने को भी पैसे नहीं थे. So she had an intense fear of poverty. खाने को नहीं होगा. So when you see that life, it has from the subconscious, it has become conscious today. मुझे ये बात का पता नहीं था. I did not know I had this life where I died. Fear of survival. And we removed that. And we told this mind, it happened that time. You don't have to be, because today you're not a bhikkhari. So this thing starts working. Okay, I'm not a bhikkhari today. Okay. And during the night processes, certain things happen in your mind, your critical filter, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and it is all thrown out. Do you understand the purpose? It has to be thrown out. It's like you are sitting in a hall in your house, and there is a pile of dirt in your house which is smelling. You need to clean that. And only when you clean that and you throw that away, will this become okay? Right? That's what we are doing. We are going to that pile of dirt or that fear or that poverty consciousness, which is making this fear becoming so this thing. So she was creating a lot of health issues. Believe me, she just needed one session. She has not come again for that issue again to me. And I met her in 2015, and that time she was earning 1.5 lakhs a month. And she told me, after 3-4 months, 6 months, she said, I got a job and the package is 70,000 now. I'm so happy. And the changes take time. Aisa nahi ki today I'll do a therapy and tomorrow you'll get a call from this thing and say, oh, come. No, it takes time. Your mind takes time to understand. But that was just one therapy. And she got a job. And today also she's fine. And then once I did one more session for her in 2016-17, she had become very ill. And she said, again, that fear of survival, that I don't have a house, I don't have this and that and that. And we went back to a time. Then we saw persecutor lifetime in which she had taken away somebody's house. So she faced her guilt. Do you understand? That, मैंने लोगों को बेघर कर दिया है. वो उसका कौन करेगा? That too is your guilt. And she cried a lot in that session. She asked for forgiveness. A lot of things were released from her space. And within 3 to 4 months, her father said, you don't need to worry. This house in Powai belongs to you. It's a 3 BHK. The father had a lot of money, but she wanted to hear it. The father was not telling her. Father is very rich. They have a lot of houses. But ek hota hai na ki you tell, this belongs to you. Within 3 months or maybe 15 days, the father told her. So she got a lot of security. Her basic issue in life is financial insecurity. But after 2016, she has not taken a session again with me. But, and for her, I just need to do one session and she has a brilliant job.
Fascinating, doctor. This is really amazing.
But you have to understand, she's very intuitive. Yeah. She's a tarot reader and she has 100% faith in me. Ki agar Dr. Geetanjali ne bola hai, to I have to do this. She was not, so that's what she's saying, I don't like past life. I don't know what will you do? Where are we going? I said, trust me. We are doing something because that's the only resolution I can give you. Otherwise, I can't give you any resolution because tarot will say after 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, why do we have to wait? Plus, if the block is there within you, see, a person comes to us, I'm not earning well. So your subconscious knows, if I go there, I work on a past life issue, I work on this through regression, be it age regression, be it past life regression, my guilt will go away. The moment the guilt goes, money comes. You need to see it yourself. You don't need me to tell you, okay, so this is your past life. No. So if you eat your food yourself, it will give you more nutrition. Right? So I told her.
Absolutely, doctor. This was fascinating example and explanation of how a session is done and how this works. Sarada and everybody, I hope this is clear. Doctor, if you can just extend a bit on this. Vishali had asked that she has mentioned some health issues. So can you just briefly tell us that if there is a health issue in this lifetime, what could be the reason in a past lifetime? Like, could it be in your example that it is financial insecurity?
No, no. This is where it goes wrong, Shilpa. Unless we go into the person's mind, we don't know.
Okay.
Okay. She has to go inside her mind. Her story will be there. We have to hear her story to tell us where it starts from. Health issue starts from where. It can be anything. I have come across so many. Like I have worked on a case, and it is a public case, so I can discuss. This person had no issue. And yet the person came for a past life session. And it's on tape, video. And his conflict was spirituality and materialism. Should I go towards spirituality or should I go towards materialism? And I just made him see a session, and this person, and believe me, it was a phenomenal session. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. You just see the beauty of the session. And he said, I am this, and he associates a lot with Shiv. And he says, I killed the king because the king was wrong. So basically, I am not wrong. Somewhere the guilt was there कि मैंने वो king को मारा. देखो, Shilpa is like that. You are a friend to me, okay? You are doing good to me. Yet when the time comes and I see that you are doing bad and I decide to kill you, I am going on my dharma, but there will be guilt, na? वो बाहुबली की पिक्चर थी ना, कट्टप्पा ने क्यों मारा? That kind of stuff. He had to kill. But I will have the guilt. See, it is two things. I have a conflict. I have this thing that I have to kill because it is my dharma, and my own guilt because I am killing my loved ones, which is what Arjun had when he was told to kill his own brothers and sisters in Mahabharata. So what does this mean? This means that when I will kill, but I will have the guilt because I'm a human being, that guilt will stop me from creating the wealth. And that one session for that person, because he had killed a king in that lifetime. So guilt, but he killed because the king was torturing a lot of people, but ultimately a guilt. And after that one session, the person has got so many good things happening in that person's life, offers on films, life getting straight, other things happening, and good things, huh? Just because of that one session. I did not have to do a second session. So I told you, now you have to start. So if it's a health issue, also it will be guilt of some kind. Now I don't know it guilt kya hai. Guilt can be anything. Like if it's a conflict of dharma and your own self. Do you get my point? There will be a conflict.
Absolutely,
Like
yes.
a mother hits a child. A mother doesn't want to hit the child. But if I don't hit the child today, the child will go on a wrong path tomorrow. So when the mother hits, doesn't she have guilt? Do you get my point? But that doesn't mean that everybody can be like this.
Yeah.
I mean to say, you have to have a balance.